Hi, I'm Mr. Schmela. Welcome to Curriculum Night 2020. This is botany class. This is second period, and I'm their botany teacher. So, one of the big questions you've got to be having is who's teaching my students? Particularly in this, let's say dramatically different format. Well, here I am. I'm a family man, and this is my family back here and over here. And we have a goal as a family to get all of us to all 50 states before this guy right over here with his hands up graduates high school. He is now a high school freshman. So we're at 39 states covered, and we're going to try to get the rest of them. So here's a little bit about me. In the past, the students in my class, when we'd get to the Charles Darwin page of the biology textbook, would say, "Hey, Mr. Schmela, you look like this guy." And then I intentionally grew out my sideburns, and then I really saw what they meant. And I don't know that I am, in fact, related to him, but there's certainly some similarities with the bushy sideburns that each of us could grow. As an undergraduate, I went to Taylor University and got a degree in environmental biology. And then I did a graduate degree in environmental and plant biology at Ohio University, which is why I'm the botany teacher. And over here, this is me at the end of a bicycle race, the National 24-Hour Challenge. And I won. I've won my age group twice now. And a student a couple years ago thought I was at least as cool as Iron Man, which is pretty cool. And then over here, I'm in a creek up in northern Wisconsin with Mr. Long, who's a fellow AP environmental teacher, and we won't be going on that trip this year. So here's the rest of the fam, or a little more up close. This is Max. He's now a seventh grader, and Jackson is, like I mentioned, a freshman. They both enjoy cross country, and we enjoy going for family bike rides, and here we are getting cinnamon rolls. And down here, this is our dog. This is Grace, and she's a wonderful little dog. Then here, there's going to be a little more about woodworking later. This is a picture up in my wood shop, and that's one of the things I enjoy doing as a hobby, is building furniture. Now back to botany. Your students walk in the door and they know, oh yes, that's a plant. I see the leaves. There's a tree trunk. But what we're going to do, we're going to experience botany in a different way than they may have thought. And it's a little bit like you experiencing this picture right now. Pause the video if you haven't figured out what this picture is. Now that you're back, what I'm going to do with botany for your students is what I'm about to do for you with this picture. We're going to take it piece by piece. Down here, I'm going to tell you that this is a nose. And then I'm going to tell you it's a nose of a cow. And this cow, she's looking at you. She's looking over her left shoulder. So here's her back. Here's an ear, crown of the head, another ear, eye, side of the face, other side of the face. And so as we get into the terminology and the phenomena and ideas and concepts of botany, they're a mess. There's long words, Liriodendron tulipifera. What? These are the types of things that we'll make clear. And in the same way that you can't help but see a cow now, it's going to be how your student and how their vision of plants in your yard, at the park, wherever they go, they're going to see plants differently, hopefully forever. So what are the goals? Well, one, let's get some students excited about plants. I'm very excited about plants. It's going to help them understand how plants work. It's going to help them understand how plants impact their lives. And if they get excited enough, it could be a pathway to a fantastic career. I've got friends in the world of botany that are always looking for passionate, motivated, bright students. They are looking to give them internships to train them in the ways of botany. And if they come around and they do develop some of those passions, it could be a wonderful pathway to a career. Not unlike how they're coming into the class as raw lumber, and then here in the middle we can see some progress. And over the course of the year, particularly in the spring, you're going to see them as we have experienced bud burst and whatnot. They're going to say, "Oh, look!" and they're going to see spring and the trees growing leaves again in new and exciting ways. And as the trees are going to lose their leaves here in just a handful of weeks, it's going to be the type of deal where they are going to be able to see that and explain it. So we're going to try to get them excited, and they're not going to be a finished product like my dining room table, but they will be on their way towards, if nothing else, maybe growing some flowers in the flower bed. Maybe they'll become a passionate gardener, or who knows? The future will tell. But that's where we're going with in botany class. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an exciting adventure, and I'm looking forward to taking it with your students, and if you're in touch, with you. Thanks. Let's have a great year.